Hello, welcome to Mina's bookshelf for a weekly reading. I haven't done one of these in a long time. This is a general energy check-in for the last week of May, and the format is the pick a card or pick a crystal format. So I have three beautiful decks for you to choose from and three beautiful palm stones. Card number one with the rose quartz. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. This is how it looks like. We have King of Swords here. And this is the Magical Hours Tarot. There's a review and walkthrough of this deck on my video, on my channel, sorry. And this is a brand new mass market deck from US Games. And I will use the Botanical Dreams Oracle by Lena Rowell and Catherine Wildstein to pull an oracle, a clarification card from the oracle deck. And then we have card number two with this beautiful piece of Sodalite. I have the Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt with the Temptation card here, the Devil card, and in combination with this, let me find the box. Okay, so this is the Fairy Tale Tarot. This is the new edition, recently published by US Games in combination with the Josephine Waltz Angelic Vibrations Oracle. I will pull a card from this deck, and I will also read the message, the angelic message, and then third card with this beautiful piece of Amazonite. It's one of my favorite. I love this color. We have the Crow Tarot, another mass market deck. This is the US Games edition in combination with the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinane. So this is a general readings, meaning that messages for any area of your life might come through. Messages about the physical manifestation of your life, your abundance, your prosperity, your professional path, your work situation, your assets, but also relationships of all kind, or general messages about your general well-being, your spiritual well-being as well. Now, these are general messages, might resonate with you entirely or partially. Be very careful. Filter them through the lens of your personal circumstances. In this regard, what doesn't ring a bell with your life story. Messages may be spread also in more than one pile. So I invite you to take a look at all the readings, or if there is more than one card or crystal calling your name, go ahead and read more than watch more than one reading. So there will be timestamps as well in the description of this video, and let's begin with card number one. All right, for the viewers who chose the card number one, the Magical Hours Tarot in combination with the Botanical Dreams Oracle deck and the Rose Quartz stone, this is the reading for you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me have your feedback. Let me know how these readings resonate with your personal circumstances. Let's pull a card right away from the Oracle deck, and I will read from the guidebook at the end. There's a card that is immediately calling my attention. We have manifestation, beautiful energy. Manifestation, what are you manifesting? Let's put this card here. Bottom of the deck, soulmates. Okay, so for somebody, it might be literally the manifestation of your soulmate. So somebody who is your emotional counterpart in life. Soulmate might also indicate some other sort of relationships, not necessarily romantic, of romantic nature. It could be also attracting something that is really meant for you in other fields of your life. We'll read from the guidebook for this. Okay. Manifestation. What a beautiful beginning. So let's pull my usual 4-card spread for the general energy check-in for the last week of May. inviting the spirit guides from the pure white light, the guardian angel, heavenly saints, God's archangels, God creator of the universe, the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit, ancestors who love us and the highest good of all, my animal totem, and Mother Gaia, to provide me with clarity, guidance, and inspiration. Help me deliver the right message to the right person. Okay, I feel like cutting the deck in 3 and pulling the cards from the top of the deck. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Beautiful. You really are manifesting love. Or 3 of Swords. I have the feeling that this might be manifestation of a gratifying relationship after a difficult time. It might have been a period of rejection, of heartbreak, of betrayal, insincerity and dishonesty maybe in your past relationships with somebody else, but I feel like now there is a new opportunity for you. Let's see, general energy of the of the relationship of your circumstances. We have the High Priestess, obstacles, the Lovers, guidance, the Seven of Swords, and possible outcome, the Emperor. All right. So what do we have here? The High Priestess in the energy of your circumstances, the general energy. It could be your energy, it could be the energy around you. I have a feeling that whatever you're trying to manifest right now, with this High Priestess card and the Seven of Swords in the guidance card. And I think it's something you should not be sharing with anyone. Whatever you're doing to manifest something you love, whether it's a person, something tangible, something material, and like anything you want to achieve in your life, you should be keeping it to yourself. And you actually are. You're not sharing it with anybody else. You're going within, you're trusting your intuition, you're not listening to what other people say, you're not listening to anybody else's advice. You're actually keeping things secret, you're keeping things to yourself. And you're actually ready to move by yourself quickly, unbeknownst to everybody else. There's something that you're keeping to yourself, some sort of secret. And you know what? One of the most important things of manifestation, sometimes the best results are achieved in secrecy, when you do not put out there what you're manifesting. I think that there's something you need to protect. You need to keep to yourself. The obstacle, the Lovers, the challenge, I would say at this point, it really feels like this is a reading about some big choices that you're going to make in your life. For some of you, it might be choices when it comes to counterparts, emotional connections, soulmates, romantic relationships. For somebody else, it might be about manifesting other things in your life. The possible outcome is the Emperor. This could be the energy of somebody that you're actually manifesting into your life. It would be your counterpart, your lover, your person you have set your heart on. This could be also your energy. There's an important decision here that you need to make, and secrecy is of the essence. Not sharing with anybody else whatever plan, whatever goal you have in mind, whatever, if this is a person or something tangible, something material that you're trying to achieve. It really feels like the message is pretty clear here. Your chances to see your manifestation go into fruition is if you keep it secret. Don't share your knowledge. Don't share your plans. Don't share your plans with anybody else. Let's read from the guidebook. Let me know in the comments what is it. Actually, I know you shouldn't be sharing so much, but just let me know if this pile resonates with your circumstances. Let's see. Card number 48, manifestation. These are going to be very quick readings. I know that everybody's very busy. This is the Memorial Day weekend, so everybody is celebrating in some way, spending time with friends and family. So, one of the many valuable lessons you learned from the garden is to express yourself freely and extravagantly. You're not afraid to experiment with new ideas, for this is how you manifest your soul magic. From your imagination, you create unique combinations of colors, patterns, and textures that no one else has ever tried. You work from intuition and inspiration with the High Priestess here, weaving a rich tapestry that constantly evolves over time. Your garden is alive with your energy and imbued with the creativity that runs through the veins. Gather up all the golden threads and manifest your gifts to the world. If this manifestation regards some, let's say, for example, some project, creative project, work project that you have in mind, something that really stirs your heart, something you're really passionate about. And there are some very important decisions that you need to make before you share this project with the world. The advice here is to listen to your intuition, use your creativity, use your wisdom, connect you with your intuition, but do not share it yet with the rest of the world. Okay, so this was the reading for you if you picked the Mystical Hour Tarot and the Rose Quartz. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me have your feedback in the comment section and let me know how and if the reading resonated with you. Now, moving on to card number 2. All right, if you have chosen the card number 2 from the Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt and the Angelic Vibrations Oracle by Josephine Wall with the blue Sodalite palm stone, this is your reading. It's a general reading. Messages regarding different spheres of your life might come through. Just keep in mind that it's really necessary. It's really important that you filter the messages through the lenses of your personal circumstances and disregard what doesn't ring a bell with your personal story. Messages for you that are meant for you might be in more than one pile. So go ahead and watch more readings if you're attracted to more than one deck or more than one crystal. So we're going to pull a card from the Oracle deck to get a theme for the reading. And then I'll draw 4 cards, my usual 4 cards spread for the general energy of the last week of May. Let's see. Oh, this card was left at the bottom of the deck. We have inner beauty. Beautiful. It feels like a very spiritual reading. Might be the theme of this. We have support on the bottom of the deck. And then from 4 cards from the tarot. I'll cut the deck and I'll pull the cards from the top. 3 shuffles, inviting the spirit guides from the pure white light, guardian angels, 7 saints, God's archangels, God creator of the universe, the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit, ancestors who love us and want the highest good of all, Mother Nature, my animal totem. Please protect me during my readings and provide me with clarity, guidance, and inspiration. Help me provide those who need it the most with meaningful messages. Okay. What do my viewers who picked the pile number 2, the card number 2, need to know? General energy of the circumstances, 5 of Pentacles. The challenge is the Four of Cups. Advice, guidance is the Eight of Cups. Beautiful deck. I just purchased this one. I was after it for the longest time. The outcome, Prince of Cups. This would be the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Mentor. Card number 5. This is the Hierophant. Okay. Inner beauty. Okay, general circumstances. The Five of Pentacles. It feels like you're pretty depleted right now. This is a week where you might encounter some sort of challenges, losses, or your perception of your circumstances might be the perception of somebody who is missing something, losing something, needing something, feeling cast out, feeling disconnected. You need to, swallow the pride and reach out to somebody else in order to get help. We have Goldilocks, and I think this is the Goldilocks fairy tale here. She's actually, lost in the woods. She finds shelter in the three bears' houses. So what this fairy tale is telling me is that you are in need. You need to reach out and ask for advice, ask for somebody's protection, somebody's help with this Hierophant card on the bottom. And you feel the challenge is with this Four of Cups. It's actually maybe you don't feel like there is anything coming from the universe. There are no offers here of help, of assistance. However, I do believe that if you are willing to walk away from a situation that doesn't sit with you well anymore, it's not providing you with the comfort, the gratification, the happiness that you used to in the past, you're better off walking away from this situation. It feels like it's a situation that is very depleted, diminished. The situation is not yielding the happiness, the gratification that it used to. You're quite bored with it. You might also be so focused on what is missing in your life that you're not able to see that there's an offer coming your way. And this offer is indicated here in the Prince of Cups card in the possible outcome. The Prince of Cups walks in. It's the Prince in shining armor that is, riding his beautiful stallion and is coming in, and who believes in great ideals, high moral values, with courage, and who's coming in to save the day. So it feels to me that when you feel like something is wrong in your life, that you're not gonna achieve your goals, this is when somebody's walking in the scene and is bringing some hopes, is bringing some relief, is bringing some unexpected help. And it may come in the form of a mentor. Now, the inner beauty. Why do we have the inner beauty here as the theme of the reading? Let's read from the guidebook. The angelic message for you. Card number 21. Maybe the number 21 is meaningful for somebody. It reduces to 3, which is the Empress card, which is the beauty card. It's a very Venusian card. You are beautiful and graceful. Turn your gaze away from external appearances and toward your true inner beauty. The Five of Pentacles is also a card that indicates very low self-esteem. Maybe you don't feel like you are appreciated. You don't feel like you're admired. You don't feel like people like you. You don't feel like you're beautiful. But what really matters here is the inner beauty. And I have the feeling that somebody is going to notice this and is going to come towards you. External appearance is given great importance in today's world. Instead of developing our inner grace and achieving more perfection, the focus is on the outside, on clothing, hairstyle, and embellishments of all kinds. For the angels, there is no external beauty. They look directly into your heart and discover your true beauty. Wouldn't it be liberating to not think about how you look today or what you should wear? Find your natural character again, and you will shine from the inside out. So if you feel like you don't have enough, you're less than other people, you own less than other people, you're less interesting, you're less charming, you're less wealthy, you're less beautiful, so to speak, walk away from all those beliefs. These are not bringing you happiness. The things, the riches, the external things, the bells and whistles, the external beauty, these are not bringing you any happiness. And somebody unexpectedly will notice you for your inner beauty. So this is the message for you, card number 2 for the last week of May. Please, on the way out, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me have your feedback in the comment section. Let me know how these readings resonated with you. I hope the reading was helpful. And now we're moving on to card number 3. Hello. This is the reading for those viewers who picked card number 3 from the Crow Tarot in combination with the Urban Crow Oracle deck and this beautiful piece of Amazonite. So these are going to be very quick readings. They're just weekly updates, general energy check-ins, might deliver messages covering different areas of your life. The most important thing that you need to keep in mind is that for the messages that come through, you need to filter them through the lens of your personal circumstances. They might resonate with you entirely or partially, but don't force anything. Disregard whatever doesn't resonate with your personal circumstances, with your life story. Messages might be spread among more than one deck as well. So if you were drawn to more than a card or more than a crystal, feel free to go ahead and watch all the readings. So we're going to start with a card from the Oracle deck for the general theme, the general energy for the week. There might be messages that are very specific and target some specific people. They might be general. Let's see what comes through for viewers who picked card number 3. Curiosity. There's a crow here on your doorstep. This could be your energy, ready to step into new circumstances, experiment, being curious about new opportunities. It might be also the energy of somebody around you who will be curious and will be, showing up at your doorstep in a figurative and literal sense. The bottom of the deck, upheaval. Let's see if the cards will have a connection with the cards on the bottom. Will have a connection with the reading. So I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times. I'm going to invite the spirit guides of the pure white light, my guardian angels, heavenly saints, God's archangels, God creator of the universe, the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit, ancestors who love us and want the highest good of all, my mother nature and my animal totem, to protect me during the reading and provide me the clarity, guidance, and inspiration for my viewers who pick this pile. I'll tap the deck and I'll pick the card from the top. This is my usual 4-card spread, where card number 1 indicates the general circumstances. Page of Wands. This is the curiosity card. Yep, absolutely. It might be news coming your way. It could be a new idea. It could be somebody also coming your way with the intent of, learning something about you. It might be you trying to learn something about something new, taking a new step in a new direction. The challenge is the Death card. Interesting. The guidance is the Emperor. The Emperor showed up also in the first reading, although it was in the outcome, not in the guidance. And the outcome, is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Positive energies, though, I feel like. with the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's a little bit of a anxiety here, waiting for an opportunity. Could be an opportunity to increase your finances. It might be an opportunity to invite abundance in your life. It could be the opportunity to start a new project, a new job. Okay, but definitely I see you moving towards definitely a period of abundance and prosperity. So let's see what it is. What I'm hearing immediately is that you need to open up to new ideas in order to reach that prosperity. You need to be curious. You cannot be stagnant. You cannot hold on to the same old way of doing things, same old view of the world. You need to be ready to cut with the past. You need to be ready to leave something behind and start something new. You need to be ready to close a door, whatever that means for you. If it's in your everyday life, it's I don't know, something regarding your job, your work, your relationship. It's about putting a stone on something that doesn't serve its purpose anymore, your purpose anymore, and open up to something new. It's about having courage and making some important decisions. The guidance here, it's this could be your energy, the energy that you need to embrace. The Emperor is a very strong, protective, disciplined, self-disciplined, very organized kind of energy, very structured. This could be also the energy of somebody in your environment that could be helpful in this sense, in taking these new steps towards new ventures. And it feels like whatever it is, it's going to bring, prosperity. This is hard work. I mean, if you work hard, if you are self-disciplined, both these two cards, the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor card, for me, say you need to give structure. If you're starting something new, if you're leaving behind an old way of thinking, if you're leaving behind circumstances that are not bringing, more fruit in your life, you need to move independently. You need to be your own boss, and you will achieve the results. But the caveat is you need to be self-disciplined. Whatever effort we're talking about here with the Page of Wands, it cannot be random. There needs to be structure. There needs to be planning. There needs to be hard work and self-discipline. It might take a while, but you will eventually get to the results. And be curious. Don't be afraid to explore new opportunities. This is a new door that is opening in front of you after an old door has closed. Okay, let's read from the guidebook for you, card number 3 from the Urban Crow. So what do you need to know for this last week of May? Curiosity, an open door. With the Page of Wands, don't be afraid to be adventurous. An open door is an open invitation for this brave girl. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you're brave enough to explore. Curiosity asks that you open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. And this is the energy of the Emperor that helps you, go into this new venture in a manner that is structured, that is disciplined, that is well planned. That's what I mean. This is the time to dig in and do your research. Curiosity indicates that you are scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you're currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. Okay, so this was the message for my viewers who picked the card number 3, the Crow Tarot and the Amazonite. Please, on your way out, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know if you found this this reading useful. If it resonated with you, in the comment section, I'm always happy to interact with my viewers. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with the June general energy check-in with brand new decks, fresh readings, and thank you again. Have a wonderful week. Many blessings.